mampani Akufo-Addo ebaaye no obeto wo mampani John Dramani Mahama say na wodi sika Ghana fo sika edi ama wo MPs maku 32 as double salary. You can say double salary and say oh ya MP na say ye minister ye ntu akatua mienu ye de kakraka MP die no ho na ye de amount NPP aban no ebeto say wo mampani Mahama wa penso enfie 9 wo mpanifo enne ewo parliament ewo leadership no including the speaker. It was alleged say almost the different bank account ako parliament different bank account aba executive ejiha for 4 good years much double salary. NPP aban ne baaye no beto odwa no enkrofo kan say Nana Akufo-Addo enfamonko court investigation ni nyina bai ema report no bai Nana Akufo-Addo nyansani yes dabi ye muman sa na ebeye yase obe parody 32 of opposition MPs na de makogina court a omu nyina betimi akogil na audio magu afiase for the stability of this country nti yemfanto na asumdwe emra menim because can you imagine said that krobesora no pa na NDC MPs 32 as a line eko court di court yakona bada bia mo betim akogil na Akufo-Addo say omeyi stability nti anya ade obesa enipa pi 1PP ni mu a omo ne mampani anya adwene mia so no meni mampani anya adwene enti December 19 2019 ya call Jubilee House meet the press me ko bisa mampani Akufo-Addo ho asem se mampani enkrofo no a agidobo salary na wo se wo corruption na wonya omo hwe no ase kire sen mampani Akufo-Addo ka say manti ase. In fact, in one of Martin Amidu's epistles, or reproduce me question, answer mampani de man. Na Martin Amidu son tiase. Until answer mampani Akufo-Addo de man ase. But mo be mampani Akufo-Addo no ebe kan tro say mampani say for the peace and stability of this country nti enya ade a obe prosecute 32 NDC MPs over double salary nti odom ho che omo. There are cases there's NDC mpanifobi eco jail himfu bi ni ade tutuntuma ede kopa acho ema Akufo-Addo consider the peace of this country no this any pa no nyina ho eche wo mu yen kan so bia ebone a jano. What we are saying is say Omampani Mahama ebedi adie enyema bi akoso no I can bet you and I can assure you say sanke Akufo-Addo breso na si ya ankasa de we ensida. I can tell you say Akufo-Addo breso there is no way an MPP government with a majority of about 180 MPs will go for Abdulkumanov and take the Abdulkumanov seat by force. I can tell you, say, there is no way an MPP government will go to Akwetia and take the Akwetia seat by force. I can tell you, say, there is no way Anka Baby Sekpandai NPP Abanya Akufo-Addo DNM Anaba Ubia DNM will forcefully want to take Pandai by force from the minority. Wabre ne NDC were almost 190 seats in parliament. 190 out of the 175. And to be to me and Tanase and you say and yema ekosono and fashion dwe and momemu. And to be to me Tanase and you say it's not good for the stability and the peace of this country. Say ya to abewie na ya handi over power the amount. Mampani Mahama osena mada and about me afraye me who Mampani Mahama elusu election 2020 besidne when me afraye Akufo-Addo and consider defeat. Yet to about December 7, next Saturday, 9 o'clock, December 8 in the morning. Number of me afraid Mahama, I consider defeat. Say, Abana my quality me resource, me who said me lusu. There is no need to hold this country to ransom and to keep rising tension. And the may consider defeat. No, may have some diabem. Shall to trust my course, shall see and see loot to Ghana a Japadia and various offices. Nankobi pass from say ya. Mampani Mahama baye. He doesn't care. Mampani Mahama doesn't care. make us say or refer minority leader ethnic privileges committee make us say hwam people penifo ye parade omo e de omo gina court make us say ne hwanipa ye titi omo enna ukasa pe ne yachew ukasa ne ye twen an say wan befum kakra bi pe ne yachew obi ka asam kra ya sevo kra ne yakwa akwachi no ne ye de na kwa akohyem nansa nenan na odam ne ye fa ne kran court na busu ani bia kra nim say ache no oda ho anadwo a ne ya ba bechew ne ye de ukọ eno ne ade a ekoso ne ye de ehu ehye nipa mu ena chief justice ye yinadi ena me ka say speaker of parliament friend saying electoral commission the two deputies omonim so mbeko omonim say kire so eyire so pae so sen kra omon so beko. What kind of country and democracy are we building for ourselves? Why? Adentina President Mahama o trase no supervisors are there ekoso and they are in parliament threatening another pre so omo wie kwandaya omo bansam omo wie kwandaya omo besuhum and they are threatening the MPs said they will take their seat by force. And the minority like said even Supreme Court judges are threatening the minority MPs, especially leadership or parliament. What kind of democracy is this? What kind of democracy is this? Mampani Mahama. Yes, Rao. Amai Shawunsa. Amai Eshawunsa. Yes, Rao. For the sake of peace and stability of this country, ma omei emunjo. One jipanda city then the BC. Se NDC anfa anko chinchi microphones anya kwatia eden the BC. Se NDC for anko bohawa kumsen ne wanji ablekumano for ankane de ho a eden the BC. O majority ubetime bia peso ye bia enema ho hia yesi fa majority ne ye no eno dia wo se wonye yesi fa majority no overwhelming majority no e declare state of emergency our mining areas na boye nsuo ye kwaye ene yensase ho ban eno dia wo se wonye ene konto mere makri wom ene enamo ye chin Ghana nsuom makri wom banche makri wom cyanide wom and none na Ghana for say ya mau overwhelming majority enti fakko na could declare state of emergency or parliament and then the Orama Ahma said there bida enya dia obeye na mo be yusu the majority no e de tietia minority no efa ahodie so civil society for ayedin media for no ayedin and asofo ayedin ahemfo nkasa and anu ni ya to say there is a certain government WhatsApp group ti amanfo guso ti anamanfo ntimi nkasa ene ya kanipa e kasa bo ahye ne yam ya hyehye bia funumu ade na ade yiso se me nwumi hia se me bo kwam jesi ade mba mbe ya ade na hwan ne bi so etino akeka amanfo kasa bo ahye om yam ya de ehu ama ebi emene kasai ene o ya minority ni kwa na kasa ne ya threaten wo enne omo so ese kan so ya hyebia funumu ma che na obi ntimi nkasa Mampani Mahama for the peace and stability of this country called Ghana. Call your party people to order. Call your majority to order. Omo the majority no ebe som Ghana for yanka some of the majority no ebetiatia Ghana for efa hudie so. Now it's been alleged say oh yes sir for your personal interest because o pese wo ye constitutional amendment o pese we say third term now catch say won kono now they are saying say enya no kre because eniema ekoso nyina na kire say o pese wo use a means bia na odi itimi e de silence all institutions in Ghana yene obi ya suro say obekasa we abejuma eni awusuro and a minority leader akukwa me na fenwuma ken na ni abre odi ni kwa ye fa ne privileges committee. Hey, we are in say, oh, we are near Chino, oh, we are near any say. And yes, our democracy no, and a Kufuad number practice here. And yes, our democracy no, and a Kufu number here. Into Mampani Mahama, who way say a your legacy term. Ah, who did not quite fee. Now, your cost Mampani Kufado, met what deem handy, a dream and a woman Chimoana saying. If it's 1996, Anna Akufado, yes, obedi president of Ghana. na wo kukuri na wo twekọ na wo tweba ne nsam sei ni sei no enanu ya o na Akufo-Addo wabedi 8 years awie isi otifi or former president John Jacob Tifie as former president enti mampani Akufo-Addo ade bia wo ye bia de bedi mampani bia no so ya de bone a ene mampani na no wo preso obedi no wadi awie Tifie saa bere ya wo ti wei ni ti ene ni bedi so ya de bone bia ni ti ni bedi sa oye papa nso a saa bere ya wo ti wei ena obesere na nani agye se wo ye papa edema wo main enti mampani Mahama said ya nantwie podua anka ne pan mu no enka konfo nsem awon se oba na anu ya no ene e December na esen ene e December 10th ene 10th o enche kura Bible say nipa na eti se nhwire ene na enopa na from anwumre na atiato enche mampani Mahama 4 years agana for the man no ebetwam sa do wo de wa hunu bi pen na no wa wani muton wo say abria ye to abati awo no afa wo fie kasa na e parke enipa na ba afa obi e mabiem edibro nya achade e ma bibi e ma nti de wa hunu bi pen enti wo 4 years no ebetwam nansan ya na twam yi na akotena fie a ho na wuti ni ubedi sa wo ye papa wuti ni ubedi wo ye bone a wuti ni ubedi enti entrance me nipa bi enye niema bi emfa nhyew sa wa na wo ye nso da hwani yi de se ne be buba first time na mema se be repeat chief justice ba wo me ekoyi o mu nyina no sa wo second term idea you should see your second term as a legacy term na wa ye niema so okotena fie owie wadwuma ekotena fie se da Akufo-Addo tifie yi a obetimi asere na besere o tim asere o ano na waka se ampa me bagana ebesom ye na mesomosom papa enya saa de a daachi be kase mihunu yanka enso bi ana aka akiri enipa nka no kura nkyerɛw yesi ko from bre na say adi wa ba besum enipa nka no kura nkyerɛw enipa enka no kura nkyerɛw enti ye de be ka no kura na kyerɛw na nanya nkwadafo no omo nka no kura nkyerɛw but enye oman no sedia ye bu no ena wo buni edie ne besie se minority da fia makpo aye ne ho chencheren se by force aye declare city ni vacant da fia makpo development ben na odi akọ okuro mu okuro mu ho development ben na odi akọ ene ye declare pandai a vacant near the NDC MP ho no ma eden na odi be call city ni magida Martin Yinam yi nete so ena 2020 olusu ye ena mokofa ne 4 years mokofa ne 4 years no edien pa na moye ne panda ho manya bibia enti na enano panda fo san to ababiem over 3,000 difference edisade ma Martin Yinam say on san no parliament because omo se mo buy no mo anya hwe mokoje sa city no so a mo nkoye hwe mo pe numbers na for whatever reason mo pe bia edien asem edien na modie edien na modie and I think say MPP for esua sa lesson we painfully I'm hoping say MPP for esua sa lesson NDC for chiro mu omo sua ne painfully and I hear course of parliament hwede na ndra na course of parliament I hope and pray say the next MPP government you know omo de sa lesson si ebe ya adwuma oda dear friend any V-mate any Ayika semoni semhunu no ombe jan ena meni we na Chicago ena we na meni na ete ayi Massachusetts me gidi MPP ba ba mu a the next MPP government no ebe ja san semhunu no na obia wa he boni bia no omo atua na soka se da na adwuma etie onza na mona moko yoko onza na mona da bia mudi akwanaba moko siadi moko yoko moko enabi moko ba mudi akwanaba se nkola ti so yedi atrantwi otena munya akwanya ba ba mu a na muni NDC for aka motuma ba no
onyame said Ezekiel kan chapter 3 verse 17 no wasemi do asi Israel fie so wemfo entitie manum asem na fabo nkoko wo ye judge now say would ye and she say yes so didi asem no obe dia to nchen na power na ewo ho no a tumi ewo oman mu no e na obedi omo de achi obedi nipadom achi e de atietia mobrofo a wose atemu oni ne kase ne Nyankopɔn dia ubebu aten wasase we so obeye de opa because we ye judge e wo Ghana ye de tumi na hye wonsa ba hunu se tumi kase ne wotweri ampo Nyankopɔn nsem ubu atenten ne a ube sofa oni wasefo nyina enti ubu aten a fa papa ye bu aten manokra ni nya adwuma hwede asi wo parliament anura yi tamale judge no ha odi asem we no sa wo tu TV ho na wo hwe TV pa na nia ekɔso nnura yi woni wabusuafo te dem na ma wo hwe a wa sai na utibu abeka kyerɛw se obi di na sema bedan wo se owura yakoto aba na yeto aba no polling station aduanan ba ko de misu se ne ma nkoyi enti hwe na yenhwe ne yensiesie sa polling station aduana ba ko no na mentimi ho ase na odi bro no yekoya wosemi de mina tumi ye de ama minti no ema oha polling station obeso oha ne aduonum ba ko asa aduonum mienu no matwa ne nyina mu mo a mo sori ya dan mo ankofo mo ankope adwuma bia nya nyeska mo ankodi mu dwa mo a mo akontuo bia se mutua mo antuo na mo kosa ala ato aba no mabato a mo koto ye nyame bunu nkwase asem me judge metwam abra wonni saa tumi no abra obi mfa saa asem no medan wo because je binim say sija e court de wono no wo twam na sa asem si judge twam na asem si a wono wo twam ko o me kan bi this how de bre no enti judges the asema dia beto mo anim no na moka so how come say asema yem famre wo ukogidi ye enti mo hwe ni ye na onyame te soro ho he o mampani mahama me da bia me makasem we se NDC 4% wo mo boabo nsam no timi se Ghana NDC wo ma yesa de we ya che o mampani mahama ya architect se se mpeso mo fa kwan bia so e di se Ghana o mpeso mo fa kwan bia so ma basabasa e ba Ghana ampeso mfa kwan bia so mentokwa ba o ma we mu na enimonyam kenyame se sadie abofo no ekose Sodom and Gomorrah Abraham no munyan nkitawdi obusa asase ni fo du e wo kuro no ambesa am se edu ni nti omo nse no Ghana ha ye wo no ye wate ni fo kakra bi wo mo di mo man no eni ti na ndi sifo ntimi se Ghana ankoma se wo ma we and omo famisi ompeso famisi bia so enei wo mo peso mi su judges na mo de se Ghana ba President Mahama Uncle Saddam Hussein, Uncle Idi Amin, Uncle Adolf Hitler, Uncle Gaddafi nanu ya. Gaddafi de so ba Ghana ha tu no. Wo mu nyina wai. Saddam Hussein, ya se du mra bia eye de na fe akohye bom. Ewi ase, ye de tumi ma o. Na o de tumi ni tie nipa na de tumi ni ma o fa ahodi esu a, ebedu mre bi no ho be kire o. President Mahama pese was setting record and also person o make history say only the first president ya wakọ 3 terms ah the person me catch in na say so what try say na he will be the first president to be called jail President Mahama me catch in ne so what try say o set record be say one the be first president to be called 3rd term one o be first president to be called jail because so who took constitution to twene now that the opedi ya ba sa indemnity clause the constitution me bo former president mo ba no see be yefri oni afa ye de court.
All right, that's a bre a J Jamina and a Martin and Canoma. I mean, Quahumana so Emra. Na me ba me o videos ni bia me de ebetro yenko na yene member of parliament for Bosumi Freho constituency in the Ashanti region. Nana Asafoji eni ankwana.
When the NDC attempt anything like that, say omobe sisa emrano with their numbers, omobe ye referendum, no, something which I think it is extremely difficult. But when they succeed, look, John Mahama would open the floodgate and now make it look like Emampeni Biano, Emrana Mao 3 terms till he will lose the 2028 elections. MPP will pick the 2028 election and will do 12 years straight. Look, Mr. Asimo Makatrewi. For saying baby and Shunka. And no, even in the House of Parliament. And she don't get Yabaho or no one can call for no cry and NDC. Some of them were fighting against it. They walk to me to tell me that look at there's at the end of the year so that the end of the year so munkan ye mumma no de ye. Look, if for year team send you busu ye team no, he will plunge the country into mayhem. When he forces his way through, he will lose the 2028 election. MPP will pick the 2028 election and will do 12 years straight because he has opened the floodgate. Now, it will be a very interesting time. Look, he should live in peace. In fact, initially, only one term, which was unprecedented in the history of this country. Or prayer, diatro, can, sem, chantro, can, Ghana for some an opportunity. He should seize the opportunity, live piously, and then go and mind his business. No attempt to say he will subvert the will of the people and circumvent the constitution. On your year and the bell mind a bunny NDC for so. So, they say, ye cat Mako. I mean, you are doing a good job, but this is what will happen. I'm telling you.
I see. Interesting, a disturbance. So, because Mampenino being an country say, and you be seeking a second term, a third term. Now, and you say, we now share the conduct. And Yema air question. Then,
what can I say? I did be a Mampenina can deep that. Come back, no. Put me dear, someone Mampeni can deep. Hey, Akuma Pound. Sincerely, you know, Akuma. Look, money can be show. From the constitution to the manifesto to their performance, there is nothing Aumaka Umetisu that. Lane government. Oh, lane government. Said the budget. Oyisu Vikrano. Actually, Obio Bolobo. Obi Amodi Amose Kufuado use 180 ministers, 120 ministers. The entire 8 years of Kufuado budget will use money ministers and any staff and any presidential staffers ain't anywhere compared to what this president is doing. It is so Katsira will say obey lane government. Now Jimmy because the thinking of Ghanaians for the lane government they say lane government no ebe masikano so akofom. Now what Jimmy now aye we na sikano kwa akobɔ mienu miensa. Now Jimmy a oho na emi wanwan. Tebo say sense mo kan me de ye twa me so no kura na say 24 hours. Me sure no akodina simpie so e the clock be see na ti X-ray and say clock no and only obi aduma 8 o'clock obe phone 2 no obi akọ 2 aduma ba ko no ahụ nti say o ma fa e friend say basintali CEO ewo Awiewie say dey basintali be ko aduma 8 o'clock now a phone 2 now ya fa another NDC person as a second CEO no so akọ 3 or 2 o'clock no a phone 2 yeah, so before as another CEO, no, I call the same why no, I pon anopa, now we basically asamba bejinadia, sa ni patre, never yet juma bako. And come on, Papa, you can't president and I know biao. That's why I'm asking that. So what the president media? You are doing that at your own peril. Now, who bear me one? Oh no, and then 24 hours, a juma one job. 3 people no ewe hi and they watch as one will catch you teacher for the next for the o ma se mo mai o ma se mo mai ni catch le o mo aye automatic posting so here and I want to no
mete
automatic posting and they be say teacher me look Mr. Nurses for her Ghana on yeah na and 10 years fear the send your mama na kai look the backlog of necessary and it is as a result of John Dramani Mahama. Check obey a Tamils now the 2012 2013 one foul beer who krumuha in the next for a backlog 2013 now 2014 one foul beer 2014 backlog the car 2013 2015 one foul beer 2015 better 2013 2014 2016 one for bia 2016 better 2015 2014 2013 meaning a 4-year group backlog. Ekufuado buy 2017 when Timianfa because there was what to Tunyame. Ekufuado started 2018. No? He has to go far back to go and pick the 2013 follow in 2018. 2019 he has to go back and pick the 2014 follow in 2019. 2020 he has to go back and pick the 2015 follow in 2020. 2021 he has to go back and pick. So it is his mess. The backlog of the nurses for a war and then it is his mercy cost. Yet you free side away. It's a papa waiting a Ghana for as a man a quenya and never who. Teacher for automatic posted and never who. And the whole of 2025. Not even one. And it was the austerity measure, IMF austerity measures are according year 2013, and now more than phobia. Parliament on the floor of Parliament, meeting budget. Miss also 2015 austerity measure. Almost on the set, your friend is saying, budget means what will foul beer 2016 debate budget, the 2026 debate budget. Miss also Kyle. So if who did Mohammed here? Me show what? Who am show ye power? Timothy John Mahmedi.
I see. No. Well, anka ne papa mu dia. Nanka opani sa no so otuna no mutu no kasa. Nanka ehsi aginidi. Nanso ne wakan ene ne a yehu se ekoso yi kire se wudi ni di enye yi.
You don't do that. Don't even attempt that. Don't even attempt that. The examples are bound. The examples are bound. Adia Emma would this up upon Indy. Me catch me. I was a move for almost dam spillage. Omeka 2025 budget. Penning the same 2025 say. Obama on 245.5 million to the victims of the dam spillage. Capital by Abomutokro. Anko 2026 was at the same say Obama on 5 million to the victims support of Akotomo dam spillage. There are lots of examples how or why you don't have to say any say ojini post ubejinedi or kasese from one peja weni koso yes I will you na dia bebo tin say boom. All right.
Nana yefa no entwere ho na yenko issue so endra yedi kan yehu se minority na mahye tuntum wo emrase bedwam na ehedi asem na esi
minia medawase na medical bo Ghana for any MPP for the no in fact omota yeti emaye enkwase abaso Nebo a leadership also abaso. Honorable Afenyo Markins, Honorable Patricia APJ, Honorable Frank Kwabna, Honorable Pre, Honorable Abib, Honorable Jerry Ahmed, Saibu, solid. Nebo minority nina so abaso fiti senior for no nina betem. Upper for nina so solid work. Look, I said Matthew Numwela, German. He's a German scholar and a writer. I'll say, and maybe a befa unionist, you know. Mankasa, because not many unionists. You're befa socialist, you know. Mankasa, if you say also, not many socialist. But you're befa Jews, you know. And also Mankasa, because not many Jew, na. Ye be fa me no me dani machino obiani ho beke bia man because ya fo bia ko yankasa. Look, wo mo decide we ni ya we edi ye nia ye doba ya tamfo ye bibia next year kumi. This year next year kumi tini ka chem ka fa fodi aden kwa na muma ye nja parliament men NDC for na ne omo pen omo fanye. Ya omo ye ene solid cry in parliament so bekasa. Yes, ye man in kasa. If it's a court to send you home. Omo ye mini sa ɛna me nua Fofi Antwata ɔde firi mu Chable Kuma seat ɛkonya yato awie ni obi a wɔ ne pink sheet na NDC for sɛ wɔn mo deɛ wɔn mpene atete pink sheet mu na fi wɔn ahyɛ polisifoɔ ɛne security ne EC ame akɔto aba na wɔn etinti mmiɛnsa ate abrɛko ɛnɛ yɛ da sɔre ya sita Matthew Nindam Bandai sita owini yɛ over 3,000 plus votes. The NDC goes to court to challenge 41 of the seats of the polling station. Meaning, almost challenging 41 of the polling station. Even the timing, the constitutional requirements in the crowd, they breach everything. Opening, yeda soleya. Now the judicial capture, no, any judge for a ne. Because of your friend saying rules for a rerun of all the 150 something polling stations when Nipa no crowd send us them crowd no crowd send us them 41 polling stations. I know they are called to them, but you mean them aquaco stay execution or appeal you go party ATH. Now they ask them in the parliament. I said, Matuniндam, ye debate budget. Oh, sorry, ye say, oh, debate budget, maybe. In fact, ye near Dafiamepo, one period that's a debate. At the end, because there have been a ruling in Tamale. A ruling, you say, ye go to about Matuniндam, Krumuntino, Martin ceases to be an MP. Ye can one say, I don't know money debate. No, he is an MP until the procedure gets to a logical conclusion. I said that. And we pinche, mama to debate. And I speak and Kasabetrem. Speak about Trem. And no ruling. He speak and ruling no. Ruling say. For the fact that Matthew Nindam stay the execution of the orders, no. Naturally, automatically, 7-day ultimatum never yejuma. So they cannot declare Matthew seats vacant until the ultimatum. No, they can't say. But in the process of the ultimatum, Sir Matthew Nindam initiated any action which seeks to appeal or seeks to challenge that action in itself, no. Another layer of stay of execution. Speaker's ruling, and the record is there. The Hansard is there. Opening Matthew appealing, Matthew challenging, Matthew have taken 3 different processes. In our semi parliament, in our parliament, Clark Ninsaka, all the procedures. Even 16th way a court no 8 year assembly. So young can be as anybody saying a failure. Clark Timmy fetch a control letter ma easy and declare Pandai vacant. How? Why? What I say, well now, most people you refer to several of your rulings. One among them is that question. I say no. According to the logical conclusion, judge a bua assemno every manesi. Ye say my question, ye bua nasemu ye a manisi and sana. Whatever decision there is, wotro ama easy. Not ena Matuniндam de untininesa. Na unche na unche ni be free court case ni maba. Na undia ho prepare na dia sa. So we notice that no, again now, it is a ground scheme and a ground ploy. Now, say, Matthew didn't answer, if you Matthew didn't, you're basu, if you suma, you're bansa home, if you sauma, you call your friends, they will target all our seats. Now, Sanya, Nimuela Kaya, German scholar, Nikaya, say, ye unionist, no man kasa. Na ye socialist na mankasa na ye Jew na mankasa obetinia obiani wo bekasa. So if they go after Blekuma, we sit down. They go after your friend say Akotia, we sit down. They are going after Panda. We sit down. They will come after Tolong. They will come after Suhum. They will come after. Now, that will be do business. Let come at you. No, be any who became be a man. And meeting now, don't kumani any abrese. We will not bow. We will not yield until the right thing is done and the procedure is followed to the letter. No, we are not saying you see of you no. Na sit there me de betche ni tofa bono.
But ni nyina chi no ye hu say still na business koso e parliament. It means when to me and subsidy and a man subsidy in your protest.
Okay, so technically number one, the power and the authority of the house is the means. I didn't know a seat parliament speaker
I saw champo maybe no.
Yes, I saw champo, but that is the authority of parliament. And it has a place to be. So parliament do not even have authority in the first place. When we're moving towards the maze, they pick the maze from there. And it's for me as a Fuji, picking maze in the free one. And the authority now they appropriation. Huh? Picking maze, I think authority now they appropriation. That's number one. Again, number two, it's majority with their numbers will do appropriation in such a manner. I moved I moved that this motion no bizaka the in such condition. Necessarily buying a pen no bit of person for us. Yesterday we won the day. Today is another day. Because what we wanted to get the whole world to know, what we wanted to get the whole world to achieve or to draw the attention to, we did. We achieved it. And that for us is a win. We move today and we'll see the next strategy that will happen.
I see. And nano mobile parliament.
Oh yes, of course.
Speaker, yet is all council of my ruling. Or see should be as a ne and I say one year specific on the
the better me. I wasn't so honor man technically about me to sell. See a man quina uncle Shimunom one who not your and the maruli. So if a maruli then now that's fine. But one year so today we know and then the econo will meet our leaders. The leader for me being common. We'll take a decision, we'll know what to do, and then we'll proceed. But you see, I dare say MPP for you now and say this is not the time to do me a Ken, me a Baumia, me a Brian, me a Duchum, me a Pablo Japan. Oh, this is the time to come together because we are dying one more. Yeah, Prime Minister, na yen kase we na wini e be kono. Na onipa no a open no be ni nati. So it is time for us to eschew those individual interests in the party and come together as a unit, as one body. Look, 87 pay. They have the numbers, like I keep saying. They can do anything they want to do in the house. This is the result of the things we this is the result of our actions and inactions as a party. Let us get back on the road. And now some of us in Penifoni was giving some very good cogent suggestions. Say, and can you presidential prime minister as soon as possible all the orphan constituencies meaning I am going a parliamentary candidate so that once the 87 in parliament is facing them, if you follow them, we say, oh, let's see what constituencies so that they will sit down and feel so relaxed and treat it as business as usual. We must come together with a strategy. We must push the strategy from all fronts. And we give this as the MPP a boss when we push the strategy from all fronts. We will take back what is rightfully ours. We can't share the call for the DSS. We made some few mistakes. Yes, the NDC for no crown or mama, yes, mistake in 10. And we must learn the hard way and come back the hard way.
I see.
Baby, I'm telling you, baby, say, baby, I am doing. You die and go for ya. On the say again, now cry, you see, no, any year. And with their numbers, if we don't fight it, we will not win it. No one tired, you will feel ho. No one boy, when a member of parliament knows that in the constituents, the people, the party are solidly behind him. Sebe, me Dimitri Kwa Kwankwadia meaning say, we were a chita for them, we were Tomoa, they are fully behind me. And let us not sit down. Ubeko social media, na the man social media, no. That is what you can also do for us. That is where you can also come in and support us and give us the moral, support it, speak well, my encouragement so that we keep fighting. Because if we say that your numbers like Numela said, they will pick all of us. And the time they will pick you, there is nobody there to speak for you.
Fight for you. And I'm going to say,
in your bar, Ellen Amadiku, or Mampenny that John de Kunku for Akasa Ama a Jordan nearby a Kabiwa Ellen, and so called TV station for also Kabiwo. And yet, NDC for now, twisting a MPP for B. Ya mompe Elena Madi Kwasem, and my twisting. Nawaku a dangerous to see a Massaman Ecoso. Me sa inter a sad conversation,
and yet Amade Kuno Mumpenasem.
Dr. Baumia.
The target is Dr. Baumia.
Yes.
Because Amade Kuye 8 to Baumia.
Yes.
And Ubian himself 4 and so no. Epe Baumia sem.
Yes.
So yen create say you say Baumia chita for age President Kofatem. Na ma Dr. Baumia ho aye. So I think I don't believe some Amade ku na target.
Oh no, say omo use or no as a conduit, as springboard. Omo jaso no ma ajabakuda ku si Dr. Baumia kon ho. Dear say kana bonting obi a wo hwe movement TV so bia o ba bia Wali TV and as Wali radio say Elena Madi kwa yinim no buade won kasentia papa kufo. In fact ensema wo kan say papa kufo hia ne nesi pa obefe so be na wa atu because wo kan bi man asem nyema mienu a wokan ye na president Kofo interview no onu a make reference say e ba no president ne ensem bi e de toto no say ne ba panyimu ananya ne sika akoto hotel ne e de abesen ne kon president Kofo no akan wo say enkofo bi bomu timupo etwa ntoto no say wone broni ba bi awo entafo no mu krobom omu fie de omo nto nkwara antwene it was there that's what at 87 no e de kwara po ba fie a obeje ne ma. And someone who can you and Ellen and so repeat say, and someone who calls us one so not by mono, the year it is still called training man, so we will hold my mon family. Then Uncle Fok could reach a home at the Namsi would deep present for atom. Say they will kind so that they will pitch the camp of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia against that of the revered former president J.A. Kufuor. Moyesa Mwa. And then Mr. Sorry, who will be a branch minimum. So I brought you minimum be crowd. And now, yet, and ye di honorable Japan at him. Mesrem, or one minimum.
No, Ohima
Jamaican say
him a banner, say, and Ramakan, and Ramanka, say, no cribby honomoa. Any pen per se beka, but ye beka, and when ya council say apa, yes, you would not them.
Yanos had the free him
because me to say and no person I walking me and dra me what tape tape no me say me fear na me koyi tape no or call a ye Adum TV. Sabria na Ghana card contract na iba no.
Sa obobo.
Na o didi atefatem accusing the class say wakoji assassin bribe CCC all because Professor Kanatefa no and Dr. Baumia say Ghana card contract na yemfa a Ghanaian owned company no wonye den omonye. Ade ye fact. Wonya akase ya pa. Mo didi kana Japan atem. Eji go down.
Ya besa ka.
O de wi. You asem no.
En kan kire omo say omo nye standard and then almost standard ye di adwuma ye de wo ha ya training ye buade ye nidi obi atem
e kan no kra na mo se da ye di mo atem
ade na mugye de se obetimi kan no de wo kan no kra tim ka se won de obetimi kan ne boso asem na me de minya dipa me de mini me boso asem
the only reason why or see a man ni president and say bold
now we are bold as me should be a bold
na me say me kan bo asem na da tim be di president bi enye
we are bold I me I'm a bold journalist say me bold that come to me cap and say me tena ha say me should be a bold enti no mesremo last be can be bisa me de mesremo say president Akufo-Addo Krampo no ye MPP for bo criticize no including myself say me who am I
oti akonya nso an ye ti game na
oti akonya no so kwa ye ti ka sade word ma enkoyi ye ti mika wan ka se ye didi na tem eti some support on we Japan wa you have every right to support him but ye kase say ya ye di na tem na ne say ye say 7 was so go aduma 7,000 ebe ye be ba ho no me utie me ena me ka me say me wa ma aduma ye da about 7 years maka say ebra me work in city media o man FM eni na 2 me nya so say be do 50 me ka sa na maye no be Japan me di na tem me say obi a politician bi atimi fa adwuma nipa 5 kra wa adwuma say mienu kra mpa oman no ye breso bete kakra na mu so afa mienu a menka so afa aduonu so afa mienu na ka so afa aduonu dia ye be challenge o ye no so ye didi na tem sei
ono Endra
yep
asem mienu ene ekmekan wo ha and I say kan wo ha na yedi kan 1 say ono Abu Japan so afa nipa 7,000 ene ye say Oma who companies are after nipa 7,000 na onche worker 7,000 because say opese obedi oma anymore you should be prepared and be ready to be accountable and to open yourself up for scrutiny because wo question in crofo but one person be question
say the bendi
wo say wo anwuma wa bie anwuma afa nipa 7,000 that's okay why are there enti sana dia ye bo about na mum publish nipa no ne ehwe publish company no ene ne obi efa fa senate ne bra senate omo awutuatua senate mo ne ye fo nwuma mu nyina no fo omo bra ne ye nhwe because eno na ye trump card ebiem wo say wo ba no be grow local companies na ensuo batuwe ye be ne Ghana ena ebe ye sugar hwan Ghana says na me say me a minime die I don't believe say Honorable Japan believe in Ghanaian owned industries. Because me reason me de kasa and say abria na tumi e won nsam no kasa na Akufo-Addo aban ni tie no na onya business ese ye de ma Ghanaian owned company oje de ma ahoho and a typical example say Ghana card na abria na Akufo-Addo buy ye de share ba omi ansa say omonye Ghana card no and yes ye de company bi ba no print Ghana card no. There was a Ghanaian company from Margins Group. No more capability, no more capacity, no. International standard. Honorable Japan said there be. Ompene. Okwakofani enam for fi India ba. Si yanye sa contract no enfama womo. And because of say yanye sa contract na enfama womo nti. Ofre kanate fanom so mo yakronfo. O question Dr. Bawumia say. Adetina Dr. Bawumia say. Mobile money interoperability NDC for AN 1.2 billion no or better so about 4 million na odi Ghana card Emma Ghanaian company me who are the component near the ane woman no in fact go ahead QZ can take for say wakwaje as I say bribe
if margins group
any same bebre so when you can want some say so for me because of this go on I don't believe say Honorable Japan say any president your person obedia na order that delegate for someone to abamano I don't believe say Ghanaian companies at heart. 2 or say oye Ghana ni na onye scanner per se wo de koye kuya wudi munyansa obese hian ma ade tina na de o ka kire me say efe odi kuya na ebesa Ghana adentia
edu ka be waye
me ka we ya na ma ye no
obese hian Ghana fo nyina
afo obese Ghana fo nyina hian nyina ma ye mbo tape no
na bi kuku ka obra e ba lo abo
mo me mo me ba wi ameko no ma me mbo tape no aye call okọ Adom TV na oni allotage course
na o ma hin
no kwa Ashanti but mo me mbo tape no ye bo wi e beto aso
billion. Yeah, that's right.
1.2 billion.
A balance again.
1.2 billion. Hey. 1.2 Ghana is
But what's your problem with
1.2 billion.
Are we looking at efficiency, competence, and reliability?
Rubbish.
With this
The word is rubbish.
modern technology.
Modern technology, you are talking to
1.2
a population of 30 million.
No, all you there.
1.2 billion. Now, who see will be at the 1.2 billion Eco Bank of Ghana? Who can want them into the other 4 million here? Now, a do MPP swap as soon as 1.2 billion. I was there. Another kind, also better the food. This man is now saying, say, and you sabotage. When he met and confirmed was late, building no more because you want NDC for one apart from one chassis. Or say me mark for India for Benti, and I may say woman. Me another kind. Also, but you play the fool.
More yeah bidding.
Yeah, yes, I brought Indians. Me a businessman.
No one want Jahi, so that we advocate for it.
And you're very cheap. They were not even asking for $50 million. Why? So why are you telling me 1.2 billion? Are you mad? Are you mad?
Assemble baby.
1.2 billion? Ghana here? NDC
$50 million.
Yes,
as against 1.2 billion.
Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? What do you mean?
But probably your $50 million was not going to do
the efficiency. Company, a renowned company in the world. There are 2 companies in India with a population of 1.2 billion. The northern sector and the southern sector. For the southern sector for 600 million people. Can you compare that to 30 million for you to tell me they are not competent? Then they were willing to take 50 million and you 1.2 billion. Are you out of your mind? I serve my country. I don't serve any political party. Case closed. I serve Ghana. I don't serve any political party. For you to come and tell us 1.2 billion. 1.2 billion for what? Maybe 200 Ghana cities. Who do a pegam panta? 200 Ghana cities. Any atom body. Are you crazy? Move go Ghana. Move go forward.
Please. They could have even used electoral commission for one.
I'm a businessman, so I know when you call the price. Say, 1.2 billion, a poor country like Ghana, $1.2 billion, and you see this? Are you mad?
Nigeria football won't hear them.
Please.
Alata.
And this is for Gambaka. What MPP is doing? When the man comes out to say, what 1.2 billion? In how many years? 15. Now such a system this year with the software and hardware in here, you know. What else do you need? It will cost you 1.2 billion. Sakwe mi kan hwase. O man assassin tin wo de ma. Margins no man assassin. Yes, me say margins on my Professor Tifa assassin.
No.
I challenge him.
No.
Me fear was yes. Me don't get wrong. Me say what I do to Anas, I'll do to anybody. It's Ghana first. And I'm serving my country. I'm not serving any political party in this country. $1.2 billion? Are we crazy in this country? Now what the hell? That's very good.
All right, anti video no ena me dey actually wono. So mahu NDC we nyina ye because the preferred company na ifi India no. Ya fa contract no ama no. Ene ye dey ama a Ghanaian owned company, so corruption. Meanwhile, Ghanaian owned company in the Ghana card no ekita about 24 components. I bet me afa cars ahodo be 24. And now Ayeka say ya kukuba ya obeka kire say afikwa de bet me serve as a ATM card e de account. Enti no Ghana for we see e kan we a na obi si e di atemo a eto no a gono so wawie. Okay, mami
koka koba meko in parliament ebrad kitu bi.
We be ansanga koka.
Koka mami ti we.
Yeah. Enti metumi a start for video now boy.
Sure.
Yeah. Me pacho mechi obi ohwebia ene obi atibia. Enne see
na kwesi frimpon. Kwesi frimpon say o se dey. Oh, send a message in you. I said, and the messages are because he sent the mammy. I know what should do. I know what should do.
I made the minute data to send.
Hey, I question.
Alright, my intake.
Daru Ghana offer the highest employers in Ghana. Omo some key sectors. A telecommunication, a hono or MTN Vodafone, a Telecel. Offer mining a Newmont, Goldfields, and Anglo Gold. Offer finance a GCB Bank, EcoBank, Stanbic, and APSA. Offer FMCG, any manufacturing, a Unilever, Farm Milk, Accra Brewery, and GGBL. Offer oil and gas, Toyo Oil, National Ghana National Petroleum Corporation, GOEL. Offer Agrica, a Ghana Rubber Estates, and Nkakrewo. Currently, MTN directly employ 3,549 in Krofua employ mo. Ono na employ pao ewo ho.
Okay.
So Honorable Ken figures now fine. If he Senate, we are challenging Senate. Say Honorable Ken is not paying the right contribution to the country because okase or employ a staff sir, then it means he needs to be investigated. He needs to be called. So many shrim because figures are out there, man. Actually, say this a contribution of workers war.
So it means that also a worker 7,000. Then it means also to Senate for 7,000 people.
Yes.
Remember me take the video. I was 7,100 and something.
Oh no, you just peg it at 7,000.
Okay.
So worker 7,000. It means also to Senate for 7,000 people.
Yes.
And the cost Senate record soon. Now so Honorable Kennedy Japan ain't to Senate for 7,000. There's all yet tax evasion.
Yes. Again, income tax. Say utie nipa na e na ban so giden eto wo mu. Say no evasion wo ho. Godo ma mebo a. Say evasion wo ho. So yen hwe sa normal we nyina na ye manenti ase say which means for the longest time untia toa ese utia ma ban no na nkoso oba. Again, Osha video na or say Honorable Atifa Ekoji Asase. Bright. Video he said is almost about 8 years.
Yes.
The evidence no way. Okande bia. And when I go almost say udina tem no because or you very consistent. So chanto. Say Honorable Ken and to me I'm for documents. I'm for video and for evidence a clear say no wo ho and as a transaction ne ko ho a bibi obeka che delegate bia mon kai so odi ntro me pa cho nyo na share bo say last primaries na e ko ye no omo o wini odi nkofo bi be kwa do chi no sa se na ama e go see saying the man has shown to MPP say odwi ne fu ne na busuafo ho and e ba ne ntro a oye yehowa. So honorable some so didn't throw ha. So some so didn't throw no come in throw honorable I didn't throw. Would you chase the beer no how when it o spirit na bi na ewo say no ya ka kire wo say ya mouse akwa na wo ba didn't throw twita ntro agu nkrofo hu fi sa na go twento ntro gu owner of multimedia so sa na odi matem. Hey, would you ask for them and the presidency? Would we pay Jessica Maso for some come? Don't be dishonest to Ghana. Don't be dishonest to Ghana. Sir, 7,000, no, yeah, pay taxes are what you are. Say Senate, and to me call you to order. GRA, and to me call you to order. Honorable.
Ensem bebree so godon yani abrea ye but Alaji Audu Mahama say watadi we batakere ni yende fe pa.
O say defe. Audu Mahama. Oh, Audu Mahama.
Aso o say bo so bebe ko sirimo bebre batakere na onko e.
That ne what say bo dia na fa ne say 5 years time o. One time ko ni kru. That one time ko ni kru. Bible friend dey mu wow. Lambusie o.
Ala yo shebo this one.
Lambusie.
Ana just one time.
Enye boss no na oni so na mo. O se okoni kromu a obe bro batakere. So onyanko oni kru.
E boss dey obedi so. But the becha wo ni say e beche. Because we call 5 years. It's a beche.
It's last one.
Last year.
Na honorable Ken ewo Adunti na wakase 1.2 billion fine. The company on the coin no kase obeji o message.
I'm so beji 50 million.
I don't the company
500 million.
50 million.
50 million. And I say obi the komo bi 1.2 billion.
And your man crowd drawn attention say, "What share the component of the contract and any component of card no mo na." And the who here ba e na no stress.
Kwa kuma meko parliament everyone.
Mobeko parliament.
Ma mentally process here.
Okay.
Kwaku meda President John Dramani Mahama. Meda nasi.
Kwesi Frimpong say Audu bo nim kwa akra de koni krom.
So okwa nra okwa last year. The next 5 years.
Next 5 years.
2020 say
about 5 years. Media me jiri se meda President Mahama asi. The movie no free America bag Ghana. Now bag Ghana no we see fee. Was in a year 7-bedroom house America for the maso. Now bad no insinuate no quarantine dying. Or quarantine down be 5 years. Was it one day or whole man that if you a bad ho. I look at you say by December 1st day I will say with 250 now what the whole baby yard the bush of food before Bochiba. Just 3 months. No sweet or bed then. Then I down from the ferry would be a down for if you inside field. I'm not quite the ferry follows the derby. Was with you 2 hours when the bombardine could be over dino. Baby Kakarafakoye and the job cricket or comboso and now the job the bush of Fukushi Moanes with me it require. It was a bad January and now down for now through all no or continue if you hold or call her say I dare not down for the fat any yapa. No scratching. Kole ko tu dwan
na fa koda nase
ko tu dwan fa brade fa ko yaade o se ade o se ye fa koda nase se nye wono a ekwenti mentu amfifie ho watu mentu amfifie ho akowie wo dan no die President Mahama ye na nase domo ye parliament kwaku ye na wo mase omo kire ye amamuo omo kire real politics hwe MPP ni bi mom ohwe Mamma Homadre go enyare ntina fie sa wo da hospital emma oxygen crisis wo so say bosome wo da kolebu na speaker ko hu say still wo ya da kolebu ko mpa obeka say wo ma parliament obetima yiwadi close o mayadi omo nkoso mia yen omo nkoso mia yen ata se bedu obe ka say afa die ye ho akire etu mia nyina yen kambom na yen kotu sankofo bi to come to the 28 elections etimi de kwaku de kwaso nyina no mani agi omo de sie komodin omo nkoso
anti omo pai epampemo no omo de sie
komodin ai omo nkoso alo omo nkoso
well endra party no so ye press conference
nana
boache any addresses our press conference no na odi atwen na menya yi na mehu se ebre wo ho a ebetimi afra nana boache press conference no and endra so minority ni ade of parliament but say na waka no me na me kan no pay say I hope say omo sua sa lesson painfully me hope pass on be sua so mutimi sua ebebo man kasa enti ye be ye ade free home amenhwa ade aka yesi ECOWAS for so ma declare sub region no state of emergency e was sub region ha
and ye defense minister
and hu pa o
hwe aswa ye kai na wuni ma ade bia na krate be o da ba bonten omo soldier for benanti afa krom IEP be fed show of force
and rock parliament na minority ne catch Mahama Yarga say omu hia no wo krom
what you call the krom virtual MP
or virtual MP
papa shamo ko krom
na wo bekumo
is there so a virtual MP
what you mean ko
oh majority leader out ya go krom na hana ayi me
na defense minister
by see na ndra na ekoso parliament no na me hwedin na me se hwe
oh god
They say they don't care.
NDC.
Go on, they don't care.
NDC.
They don't care.
Ah, what dear, when this is now?
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
I'm actually be share. You Kwame Nkrumah pictures be. Ebra you true no. Coup d'etat ban 1966 no. Now what true in the books be dark days in friend say. Sabuku was dark days in Ghana as the near that day. The pictures be a could now what Tihoba could be what we say no didn't say the Tidan in same saying them say hey man never is. Sab a job of papa by say man never is. It depends. Into Kwame Nkrumah, the strong Kwame Nkrumah at a point in time, and then a dribble be now what you sing. Kwame Nkrumah who are man on it. Kwame Nkrumah statue. After Drew baby, one day more someone Vladimir dance, doctor.
Yeah.
One day we interview Dr. Vladimir dance. Or because at a point in time, Ukuta and Nkrumah book crop on the picture.
Yeah, true. No offense. You know, Enka Hoda.